tax cuts for the middle class and an IRS return that fits on a single sheet of paper. White House unveils biggest tax cut in history that kills the death and cuts corporate rate to 15%. The Trump administration proposed an overhaul of the tax code on Wednesday that could allow many Americans to file their annual tax returns on a single sheet of paper, and cuts their taxes, eliminating them entirely on the first $24,000 of income earned by a married couple. "It's a great plan," President Trump told reporters Wednesday after the blueprint that was scant on firm details was unveiled. "It's going to put people back to work." National Council of Economic Advisers Chairman Gary Cohn complained during a White House briefing that low- and middle-income Americans have been left behind by this economy and are frustrated by a tax code that is so complicated they can't even do their own taxes. "In 1935 we had a one-page tax form consisting of 34 lines with 2 pages of instructions," Cohn recalled. "Today the basic 1040 form has 79 lines and 211 pages of instructions." As the tax code is simplified, he boasted, far fewer taxpayers will need to itemize their deductions, which means their tax form can go back, yes, to that one simple page. Cohn said that Americans spend nearly 7 billion hours complying with tax requirements each year, and nearly 9 out of 10 of them can't file their own returns without help. A White House official walked the statement back just after, saying that the administration was taking a hard look at other deductions and would cut many, but not all of them. Deductions for charitable giving and mortgage are the only sacred cows the Trump administration is planning on protecting. A document distributed by the White House on Wednesday calls for 3 tax brackets of 10, 25 and 35%. Trump reduces the corporate tax rate to 15% from 35%. The administration believes it will be offset by a subsequent escalation in economic growth to 3% or higher. "This is going to be the biggest tax cut and the largest tax reform in the history of our country, and we are committed to seeing this through," Mnuchin said at a Washington, D.C. conference on tax policy hosted by The Hill. Trump initially considered including infrastructure reform in his tax request but sliced it out in the end. A one-time repatriation tax that was intended by the senators who proposed it to support the Highway Trust Fund remained on the list, even though Mnuchin said Wednesday that Trump's transportation principles were being separated out. The inclusion of the Democratic-favored proposal was supposedly part of a White House strategy to get votes from the other side.